So hello everyone again. This is a small update on our tomato trellis. As you can see, the tomatoes are getting really big and bushy. So today what I'm going to do, as you can see, the last tomato clip I've added, you see the flowers around that is gotten taller. So what I'm going to do is use this other tomato clip, hook it to the string, and guide it up our trellis. So I'm going to keep on doing that, and as they get taller, I'm going to keep on doing that. So I've added all of my tomato clips to the tomato trellis line. As you can see, let me go in a little bit closer. I added these to this layer and added it to the string right here so it can continue to climb up, up and up. Add it to all of them. And I made sure the tomato clips were on the main stem of the tomato. It's a beneficial by spiderweb right here. And so as they get taller, I will add more and more clips, inshallah. So far, this is how they are looking. No weeds still. Wanted to show everybody an update on our tomato trellis. So far it is getting incredibly tall, alhamdulillah, and getting big healthy leaves. The basil seemed to get acclimated. As you can see, the basil is pretty getting healthy, and it's already almost to the top already. And we got some flowers on some of them. Hello everyone, this is an update of our tomato trellis. As you can see, it's getting bushy and taller. And surprise, surprise, we are getting fruit on our tomatoes. See them right here. They're getting really bushy. The basil in between is getting really healthy, alhamdulillah. And I'm going to be putting again our tomato hooks on so it can continue to go up this. It's almost at the top right now, but continue to go up this fence, this trellis. See any more fruits on any of them? There are fruits going everywhere. Now you can see in the camera, that is some right here. And on other plants. So, well, let's add our hooks. I've added the tomato hooks to continue the climb, the small climb to the very top, to all of our tomatoes. Alhamdulillah. And let me show you some close-up of some of the basil that's in between. They didn't catch up to the tomatoes. The tomatoes are kind of beating it to this race, but they're acclimated now, alhamdulillah, and growing fairly big. This one over here, all in between. Tomato trellis update. So far the tomatoes are way up to the top, and it has lots and lots of tomatoes on here. I'm going to zoom in and get closer. Lots of tomatoes on all of the plants, alhamdulillah. As you can see, lots of tomatoes from the bottom to the top of the plants. As you can see them, they're kind of blended in. You might have to pause and zoom in, but it's lots of them. Beautiful, mashallah. This is the whole entire tomato trellis. And of course, we're not forgetting about the cardinal basil. Got really big, doing its job, protecting the tomatoes in the plant. Alhamdulillah. More tomatoes down there. Now, if you want to grow a lot of tomatoes, this is definitely one way of doing it. The weed-free barrier is working, doing its job, keeping the weeds away. I water these every 2 days. The bottom, I don't remove any of the leaves at the bottom no more. I just let it do its job. And it's in beautiful direct sun for 6 to 8 hours a day. So, we'll see, I guess, the next video. If not, will be harvest, inshallah. So I picked some of these San Marzano, as you can see how huge they are, and we have quite big hands. See how huge they are. Alhamdulillah. Healthy looking, very healthy looking. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. And I picked them off of this vine right here, and I'm going to try to ripen them in the house. But these two I left. But it's, of course, hundreds and hundreds of San Marzano tomatoes left on these bushes. I'm going to let ripen on vine. As you can see, it's hundreds and hundreds of San Marzano tomatoes on here. And I just took some of the few of the really big ones and turning red and orange. I think I'm going to grab this one right here. It's pretty huge. Oh, there we go. here we are. This is another really big one. I let ripen in the house. So far, most of the rest of them, I'm going to let ripen on the vines. They're doing pretty well. No disease, no bugs. Alhamdulillah, may Allah continue that. And that's our Marzano tomatoes. Alright, today we're going to cut one of our mammoth sunflowers right off of here. As you can see, just pushed out the flowers and it revealed thousands of sunflowers. And we'll harvest this today. This is some of our harvest this morning. We harvested some sweet 100 tomatoes, some cucumbers, and San Marzano tomatoes that we're going to ripen in the house on our table, and a mammoth sunflower that is ready to eat and make some good yum stuff with it, and more cucumbers and eggs.